So today I had to make a choice. I had tickets for two screenings tonight. One was for Ben-Hur, which probably would have been a wiser choice to go see because there's so much starting off and trying to get viewership, subscribers. That would have probably garnered me more of those. But realistically, that movie looks like shit. The trailers are bad. It's a remake of a classic. Why waste mine and your time with that? The second one, of course, Hell or High Water, which has been doing very well in the earlier festivals. Has garnered a lot of good reviews. And I figured, what kind of mentor would I be if I didn't actually choose which I knew would be the better movie? Now, did I make the right choice? You're goddamn right. And with that, I welcome you to another episode of The Real Mentor, where my goal, as always, is to enhance your movie watching experience. Now, this year's been kind of an up and down year. It's been a lot of average movies, some fun stuff, some okay movies, but nothing really great. Not a lot of great films have come out. I did get a chance a couple months ago, actually about a month ago, to see Sing Street, which has been my favorite movie this year, probably been the best all-around movie I've seen thus far. I didn't get a chance to review that, but that's one I highly recommend. My review is actually on my podcast, the Real Mentors podcast, with myself and my two cohorts, where we talk about movies, TV, have their fun along the way. It's on episode 21. You guys should check it out. And as always, follow us on Facebook and the Real Mentors. Now, enough out of the cheap plugs. On to Hell or High Water, which I would say is probably my second favorite movie this year in terms of overall film. Might not be the funnest, but the most entertaining, but it's a really well done, put together movie. This movie, along with Sing Street, will easily be in my top 5. Well, I'll say top 10 because we got Oscar season coming up. But for right now, I'll put them 1 and 2. Now, this movie isn't as good as Sing Street, but it's a very, very strong film. So Hell or High Water stars the dude himself, Mr. Lebowski, of course, Jeff Bridges, who I love, of course. He's done a lot of good stuff lately, R.I.P.D. notwithstanding. But he plays an old grizzled veteran Texas Ranger. Him and his partner are on the trail of these two bank robbers who are played by Ben Foster and Chris Pine. Now, Ben Foster and Chris Pine are brothers who, through motivations we learn down the road, are going from bank to bank trying to make a fast buck, if you will. Now, the premise doesn't sound anything amazing or anything new, and it doesn't really bring anything new to the table, but it doesn't matter. This movie is about the story. It's got great direction. The cinematography is beautiful. And Chris Pine, now, I like him. He's charismatic. He's got the screen presence, but he hasn't really showed the acting chops for me personally. He's just kind of just there, and he's okay. But I gotta say, this has been by far the best I've ever seen him. More subdued role, a lot more depth to him, and it surprised me. I didn't think he had it in him. So good for him, and I hope this is a platform for him to jump off from down the road. Ben Foster is always good. Of course, Jeff Bridges is always great. And it's amazing because what this movie does so well is focus on the characters. In essence, this is a heist movie done in kind of a old school Western style. It's not a Western, but in that kind of flavor, thrown in with the heist and a little bit of actions and thriller. But essentially, it's a little bit of everything. And that's what's good about this movie. As soon as you see both characters, you're kind of locked in. They're really good characters, a great chemistry between Foster and Chris Pine, and the relationship that they build together, the bond that they have. They do a great job of illustrating that, which pays off towards the end. And more so on the other end, we have Jeff Bridges and his partner, and that relationship as well, which also pays off in the end. So I think these are the 4 characters that we see on screen for the most part. And it's a good cat and mouse game, great ending. I like how it was. It wasn't, some people might think it's anticlimactic. I thought it ended very well. Leading up to the very end, was the last, say 20 to 25 minutes at the end was really well done, really good action, really well paced. And then the last 5 minutes of the movie had a really good ending, a little bit ambiguous, if you will. But that was good, and it served the movie very well. Like I said, this is a very strong movie, very good script, very well directed, great performances all around. I wouldn't be surprised if I hear this movie come up again during Oscar season. It's possible. It's a little early for that. So in all, do I recommend this movie? Absolutely. It's limited release. Check your listings to see if it's playing in your city. I definitely recommend you guys watch. It's a good overall film. And if not, obviously definitely catch it at some point Netflix on demand whenever they're showing it. It's one I definitely recommend you guys go watch. I've heard a lot of good things about it. And so if you see it, comment below, let me know what you guys thought. This is one of my highest recommendations this year, along with Sing Street. Those are 2 movies which I thought were 2 of my favorites this year. Those are 2 you should definitely go watch at some point. So again, comment below, let me know what you guys thought. And as always, subscribe below and feed my need to go to the movies and talk about it afterwards. See you guys next time.